Welcome to an Off the Rails Lost episode. This is what happens when we leave the mic recording for too long. Enjoy some mediocre at best storytelling about how the Hype Train members met. Also, Xenoblade Chronicles is an overrated title that doesn't compare to the greatness that is Cooking Mama for the Nintendo DS.
What's the worst thing you've ever done? As a kid, I'm just gonna throw it up there. I just can't games.
As a kid.
The worst thing. Put it this way: it's something you think about and you feel really bad, or you cringe really hard.
I killed the whole Uchiha.
What?
What'd you say? I killed the whole
Uchiha clan.
Okay, Marvin. Worst thing you ever did as a kid, or something you cringe or you look back on, you feel terrible.
When I look back to as a kid.
Yeah, like something you think about, and you just want to kill yourself.
You see, I lived a very, very, very fulfilling childhood.
Really?
Yeah, as stupid as
Feels
I was,
bad
there's
me.
nothing I feel bad about.
I was
Really?
a
Feels
very,
bad me.
very, very stupid child, but for me personally, it's like I like the way I like the person I am right
Yeah,
now.
I don't.
You know what I mean?
I don't
I'm this
regret
weird,
those dents
awkward.
in my
Oh yeah, no.
Awkward.
I get
Awkward
that, but
person in this like hype beast nerd type kind of weird human crossover.
We all are. Let's be real.
Not all of us. We're all.
But something to where like, oh yeah, I took candy from the store and then my mom caught me. The end.
Oh, something like that.
Yeah, something like that, dude.
I mean, I accidentally stole a can of Pringles.
One time I cried playing Mario Party and my parents caught me. They got really mad.
You're not even in the podcast.
That's a good one. I know, I cringed. Jerson was there. I was playing Ocarina of Time. It was the Water Temple, and my mom turned off the GameCube on me without saving. And I cried.
Oh,
you remember that?
Yeah.
We were in the Water Temple.
I was pissed too.
We were both pissed, but I started crying. We were in the water, and everybody knows the notorious Water Temple.
Oh yeah, no,
Ocarina of Time.
it's
Ocarina of Time Water Temple. Especially, we're talking grade 4, Marvin and Jerson.
That wasn't even that bad. I beat it without the
Blindfolded.
Zora tunic.
You're crazy about that.
I didn't know you
You're a
could get the
savage.
blue tunic, so
Continue,
I went in
continue.
there with my red one.
So we were in my obviously in my downstairs area. That's where it was like a long time ago, back when we had 2 TVs stacked up on each other.
yeah.
And we were playing, right? And my GameCube was on top of my TV, and my mom walked through and she's like, "Go outside." And I'm like, "No, mom, it's the Water Temple." Mom,
You don't
can't.
understand. It's the water
It's
temple.
the Water Temple.
Mom, it's the Water Temple. You can't do this. I need the water medallion, mom.
Okay, I have a story.
Birdie, it's fine.
I remember.
Just let it turn off.
I remember I had an uncle. We would always play Soul Calibur 3 together, and he would go Keelix. He's like this guy, one of the most broken characters.
Oh fuck!
Killix to go.
Hate that guy.
And I remember he kicked the crap out of me. I just broke down and cried. My mom came and just was like, "Why is he crying?" "Oh, it's because he lost." My mom slapped my uncle in the back of the head. He's like, "Let him win," and I had a big old grin on my face. We were kicking his ass.
You were that kid. I remember this one time.
Yeah,
it was like getting back to like what is it? Like
Yeah,
video
worst-
games with
yeah,
like,
hold
your
on.
parents and
Well,
stuff?
Edward and Raph. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Y'all have anything?
Yeah,
Do I have anything?
Still
You
thinking
did-
of one.
I don't know,
Really?
because in my family, us getting hurt while playing Mario Party became so common that we decided we wouldn't play it anymore. My family, like as a family, as
This
like
family's
cousins
freaking
and
crazy,
stuff.
trust me.
Yeah,
Look at the
they're
belt.
nuts. They're nuts. But like as like cousins and stuff like that, like we've never finished a game of Mario Party because somebody always gets hurt.
Oh
Really?
my God.
Yeah, we'll be in the middle of the mini game, and instead of pressing the button as fast as we can,
You
we'll
be
press the
sabotaging.
button half as fast as we can, and we'll be kicking each other. So like, someone like, I don't know. I think the last time we played it, someone got kicked
Oh my
off
God,
the
I
bed,
remember
landed
mine.
on
Oh
a
God,
metal
Neil.
part of the
Mine.
bed,
Neil,
and we were just
Neil.
like, no more.
Neil,
What'd you do?
what'd you do?
There's this boxing game on the Wii, right?
Wii Sports.
No.
Ready to rumble?
No.
Face breaker.
Fight night round
It's-
3.
It's an actual boxing game.
Face
Okay.
breaker.
And-
Face breaker. That's what it probably
Yeah.
was.
No,
that
it
game was
wasn't.
a
It was
joke.
it was
That game
it was a legit boxing game. It might have been a GameCube. I think it was a GameCube game.
Are you
though.
talking about the place at Grant's house?
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
no, we weren't.
So-
it was WWE, dude.
Hmm?
It was WWE.
It was WWE.
It was WWE.
Okay. Yeah. So it involved GameCube controls, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the neighbor that used to live with us beside me.
And okay, I just my
do you want me
bad.
to tell it?
Grant, no, I'm just. The reason this all happened is because Grant's TV was, or my friend's, my godbrother's TV.
Yeah.
It was set up above like a fireplace,
Yeah.
kind of.
Something
Oh,
high up.
Okay, yeah.
And
okay.
the Wii was beside the TV,
Oh,
and
no.
we had to play with GameCube controllers.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
go on.
Yeah.
So yeah, and But yeah, there's this super annoying thing where you like you know when you you know when those moments in like if you watch boxing
Yeah.
and like they like hug each other, so you like you just have to like mash out of it. It's like someone chain grabbing you, right? That's super frustrating, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But like we were playing casually, so we wanted to fight each other like pretty fair, like even if it was casual, at least like let me have fun with this, right? So he kept on hugging me. So I'm like, dude, what the frick are you doing? So like, no, actually, I was the one hugging him. So he was like, dude, what the frick are you doing? So he kept on trying to grab my controller.
Yeah.
So I kept on trying to tug away, and I tugged away to the point where it pulled the Wii, and then I broke his Wii.
Oh.
And because it fell off. What?
Camera's not recording, so.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. Yeah. No.
Sounded so mad. What?
That's fine,
Because
no.
Ferdy doesn't know how to communicate without talking.
Yeah, no. So guys, just cut this part out then. Wait, are we gonna keep
we
going?
have game.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going.
Okay, so then you know what?
I'm
let's
not done
continue-
talking.
Yeah. We'll
I'm not. Is this recording?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So what was I saying? What was I saying?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, it isn't. It isn't recording.
It's recording.
No, it's not recording.
Oh, it stopped, didn't it?
No, I'm joking. It's recording.
It is recording. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been recording for an hour 22 minutes.
Anyways, yeah. So
Yeah. No, keep going.
I broke his Wii.
What?
I broke his Wii.
How did you do that?
Just because
I tugged away, and the GameCube controller was attached to the Wii, so the Wii fell off the counter, like the platform, and that it was on, and it's like it just smashed. Not
Yeah.
didn't smash. It didn't explode.
It
Smash. Brawl. Wii. But
See,
it
if,
just
I
it
was
just
playing Brawl, I'd
fell on the
break my
ground.
cousin's Wii too. That's fair.
Bro's the best.
I
And-
played Falcon Brawl. It's the worst.
Brawl
Yeah,
When I
is the
think
wait.
Brawl, I
best
think of the
Smash.
first time I met Edward.
Really?
Yeah.
Every
but
time
it
I
was-
think
it was
Brawl, I
at-
think Edward though.
It was
Okay.
Aaron's
Yeah.
house.
It was Aaron's house.
Whoa, hold on, guys. Last thing, and then we're gonna end it off. How did you all meet each other?
Okay, I like this.
Marvin, I
Okay,
played
no,
with
here's
Bro-
how
Oh.
it's gonna work. Marvin to Raph, Marvin to Neil, Marvin to Edward, and then Marvin to me.
Freaking
And then
continue.
and then from there I say to Neil, and then these three, and then it keeps going, right?
So
Yeah.
start with me.
But
Yeah,
no
I'll
one.
show
Okay.
these two, these
No
two as well?
interrupting. No interrupting.
No interrupting.
Or
These
just,
two as well?
just us and that.
Well, okay, well you can mention them, but
Alright.
Yeah.
So Luisito, I met him because he's Joshua's cousin. Joshua's obviously like my best friend since senior kindergarten, so that's the thing.
Okay.
Ferdinand was in. There's nothing really. He was just he. I saw like, oh, that's Joshua's cousin. Hi, Luisito.
like a little ball.
Ferdy, before he left, because he went to a different elementary school as me.
Yeah.
But before he left, he was actually in my senior kindergarten class at St. Gabriel.
I'm junior.
And junior?
Ooh, you forgot him.
No, it's
It's
because
Donahue. Can't figure it was Donahue. Yeah. So me and this dude were in kindergarten together until he left for Bede. I have no idea how we started talking.
right.
Neither do I. I think mine with Raph is like, he was in a few of my classes like last year.
So say it later. Say it later.
Yeah, say it later.
Okay.
Yeah, we just started talking. I don't know what happened, and now we're friends.
And then there's Neil, the
Yeah.
big
Okay.
revelation, the Simon to the Kamina.
Neil.
Oh
Or
boy.
Jerson. I'm the only person that calls him that now, I swear to God.
Me and Ferdy keep picking it up, and we try to stop ourselves.
Yeah, no, even I've been picking it up, and I'm like, I gotta stop this.
Because I'm the only one that says it, and now that I say it, it's sort of just like a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, his parents call him it, and it's sort of, he wanted to go by it in like grade 1.
It was on and off all through grade school.
Okay, yeah, so you just keep going.
So we met in grade 1. He was in my grade 1 class with Miss Drake. And I remember him super specifically because he sat in the front of the class, and he was a weeb. Like, he was a weeb before weebs existed.
Oh my god, all the anime
And
cards that I had.
oh my goodness, this dude has so many cards, and he had an Inuyasha poster that hanged off his desk.
Off like
What?
you know that how the desk is like
That's
it's
the-
rectangular, right?
That's
They
the
hang
worst
on-
yet greatest thing I've ever heard. Go on.
I remember this, and I didn't. He's the one that actually introduced me to anime, kind of. I didn't like Inuyasha as a kid, but he tried to get me onto it. I ended up liking Naruto a lot. But yeah, like I've been friends with this dude from grade 1 all the way up until minus grade 9, 10. That was when.
Yeah, 9-10 was when
He was in gay homo phase, and
What?
What?
Long story.
No, that wasn't a phase.
He had an email.
Okay.
All right,
Not
and
that this is
moving on.
anyway.
And then I was like, I I'm obviously I played basketball like every single day, grade 9, 10.
Yeah.
So I was more of like the baller, sneakerhead type of guy. I mean, I sort of still am, but now I'm like that half. I don't even know what the fuck I am anymore.
You know what? So then, Marvin, Edward.
Yeah. So Edward, I like this story. This is my favorite story.
Oh,
All right, so
my
Aaron,
God.
A squared. It was his birthday. I think like grade.
It was
5?
his grade
5 or 6.
Grade 6 birthday. Grade 6 birthday, and it was in the garage.
Yeah.
No, it was the entire house, but Edward was in the garage, and he was sitting in the corner, playing with his Beyblades.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well,
this metal.
Aaron's baby.
Aaron's Beyblade. This is when Metal Fusion was out, and it was like the thing,
Yeah.
right? So I go into there, and I see him, Aaron, and it was the.
I don't know who else was there.
It was the guy that started with M, black kid.
Malik.
Malik? I don't know if I forget. I just
Probably.
remember it was
Mikkel?
Mikkel.
Mikkel.
It was Mikkel.
That makes more sense.
So it was those three, and they were sitting there, and I sort of wanted to go join them because I was like a Beyblade nerd. And I just sort of walked up to him, and I saw Edward there, and they started talking about the gifted program because Edward is part of the was part of the gifted program. Do they still consider
It's
you?
still a
part of it?
thing.
He's still gifted, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Up
So,
until grade 12, yeah.
he was he's part of the gifted program, right? And he
When
knew
the Fire Nation attacked.
he knew that. Remember that
Oh,
Yeah,
so,
remember-
Remember the story from
Calm
remember
down,
the
calm down.
story from last episode?
yeah, remember the story from last episode?
About-
Not Linda.
Not
Linda,
the
one
not
that we
Linda girl.
that we actually we knew each other.
Yeah.
She's gifted too, so she knew Edward.
Oh.
Okay, so that's sort of how we ended up
We
talking.
kind of just talked about it.
We sort of just talked about her.
and then added each other on Facebook and never talked to each other until grade 9.
Yeah. It was great though, cause I
Did you have a
remember.
crush on her even back then?
Huh?
Did you have a crush on her even
That's
back
when he had a
No,
crush
Yeah,
on
that's
her.
when
Oh,
that was
wow.
like the year I had a crush on her.
then? Oh.
Yeah, and I remember that really specifically because me, Edward, Aaron, and Mikkel ended up playing Brawl together.
Yeah.
I remember this very specifically because I ended up winning. I played Toon Link. This one played Pikachu. Mikkel played Lucario. I forget who Aaron played. It was
It was just like super casual.
yeah. We had
brawl.
like items on and everything. Pokemon Stadium 2. It was like hectic, but
You
it
know,
was really fun.
That was the day I first played Olimar.
Really?
Yeah, we were playing. It was me and Aaron versus 2 older friends that are my brother's age, I think. And then, like, obviously they're older than us, and we're retarded little kids, right? So we didn't know what the hell we were doing. And I go, Olimar looks like he sucks. I'll play him because I had no idea. I didn't even know competitive brawl existed, right?
Yeah.
And then
You found out he was
pick Olimar, picked them up so hard. I was like, if I could win with a bad character, that makes me the best. And I just made Olimar from there.
And that's
And
your
then,
life
like-
motto since then.
That's my motto since then. But like after that, like 3 months, 4 months later, like I didn't play Olimar when I played my cousin and my brother because they were better than me, right? And they kept beating me when I wasn't playing Olimar.
Is that why Pikachu?
Huh? No, well Pikachu's different. That's a whole nother story. But then I searched up a tier list. I was like, Olimar's good, and I picked him against them. I kept beating them. I was like, all right. this
Marvin,
guy's
how did you
sick.
meet Andrew?
Andrew? Okay, so
HT.
I remember
HT,
meeting
HT.
Station.
First time we went to a tournament.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was-
Dude, that's true.
I
That is
remember.
true. I forgot about
This was
that.
how.
He had a
Yeah.
Mr. Saturn plush
Yeah.
toy, and I was ecstatic.
I remember this because
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
that
no,
was
no.
the first day.
When
we
I
met,
hold
too.
on, I have a story. When I met Marvin at the tournament, I remember I met him through Ferdy. I'm gonna get into him later. But when I met Marvin, I found out that he was a fan of Mother 3 and Xenoblade and Kingdom Hearts.
And they became
we,
like
no, we were talking
boyfriends.
throughout the whole. Yeah, we
they were boyfriends for a day.
And then I would talk to Edward about it, and then Edward's like, "Oh, I'm too cool for you. Let me go play my matches." And I was like, "Wow, that's cool."
Hey, we talked about some Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, we did. But go on. So is that it?
Yeah, really.
Okay,
Just
so
sort
then
of
Raph,
already.
you start from
Yeah.
Luisito to.
Well, I just want to bring up Ralph real quick.
Oh, my God.
Whoa, Ralph has the funniest
No,
story.
go on.
Okay, so
I shall allow it.
let's just bring out everybody in HD. So
Just
I-
Just try to
yeah,
condense
okay,
it a
Jay
little bit
Striker I
more.
met through you.
I guess.
That's pretty obvious.
Station
yeah.
1.
That's sort of it.
Yeah.
That's sort
That's
of
how we all met him.
it.
Played poorly.
yeah.
And we're like, oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were like,
and then after that, we were like, oh, he's good.
No. When he got bodied by Sky Koopa, no offense, Jay Striker, I love you. That's when everyone was like, "Oh, this guy's garbage." And then when he bodied him, and you and like the other invitational, everyone's like, "Oh crap, he's." he made the
No,
top
look,
30."
like I thought he was good when we went to that one terminal.
Oh yeah, it's later
Already. But
Next.
yeah.
so Ralph.
Yeah.
Ralph has also been my friend since around grade 1.
Yeah,
We
go on.
were in the same grade 1 class. Me, him, Dursan. I mean, I didn't really talk to
Him,
Cherson
Jason,
and Ralph
and
at the same
I.
time.
Mhm.
So I talked to Ralph, right?
Yeah.
Because we were both Zelda nerds. We both really love Wind Waker. So I talked to him all about that all the time. And Ralph ended up finding about competitive melee grade
Long time
grade
ago.
3, I think. Grade
Grade
3.
three?
Before I even knew about
I
competitive
think
LOL.
it was like grade 3, grade 4.
Really?
He found out about it because he's the one that ended up showing me Wombo Combo, that iconic video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he ended up showing me that in like grade 4. So he showed. He ended up finding about competitive melee like super early, and he started saying all these. Do you even know how to wave dash? Do you even know how to out cancel?
He was a melee elitist before they were existed.
He was the Mewtwo King of our like. I have no idea what. I said I knew what it was. I thought it was just air dodging to the side. I thought it was just air dodging to the side. I didn't know what an L cancel was. So it was sort of like we talked about it. I said, yeah, I'd body you, right? And this is back in the day when I was a Ness Ices main.
Yeah.
Kind of, because I sort of didn't play competitively as all, but like I played those two characters. And he was a solo Young Link main at the time.
Yep, I remember that.
The good old days.
Even I remember that. He did that until grade 9.
Yeah, he was a solo Young Link main for the longest time until he picked up Marth.
Until he realized that he couldn't beat my Puff with his Young Link, and then he just started playing Marth.
Yeah,
So
I don't blame him.
I just remember because he's the one that ended up sort of introducing me to the entire competitive Smash scene, even though he's like never here.
And his freedom doesn't allow him to go downtown to tournaments.
Yeah, like Ralph doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
He does, just not with us.
Yeah, just not with us. But
You
like,
know what?
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
my parents were like that too. That's understandable.
No, it wasn't. It's not even just his parents.
like he's always out with
His older friends.
his other friends,
actual
and
friends.
Kim and stuff.
Not us.
Wow. We're not good enough.
Apparently
Okay,
yeah.
so we're gonna
Keep
move
going.
on. So
He,
let's,
he ended up introducing me to it. And I remember the first time we ended up playing with each other. I
He
think it was like
bodied you?
he did body me. It was grade 8, and I was still in Icy's main.
Yeah.
And I remember because I beat him the first time, right? It was a Young Link
was
Icy's,
good.
so I beat him the first time. I'm like, okay, yo, Ralph, you're freaking trash, dude. And then we played like 17, 20 more times.
And you just kept losing.
Because again, I didn't know how to wave dash. I didn't know how to L cancel.
You don't even know how to wave dash, man.
Do you even know you know the Ralph voice?
Yeah, the Ralph.
Do you even know how to wave?
know how to L cancel, bro.
He's
So the male,
real name.
male
Look at that
version
body
of
with
Diva?
Diddy Kong on
Male
stream.
diva?
Yeah, he's basically like male diva.
Oh.
Yeah.
Except
that's not
except
right.
when you
Except
make
Diva's
it a
good
boy,
looking.
it's really pretty annoying.
Yeah, that's Ralph. And this is back in the day when he used to listen to like Taylor Swift and Eminem.
I'm sorry. What?
Yo, he did that until grade 10.
That's for another story.
That's another story.
Okay.
Y'all
So
could-
let's move on. Rap. How did you meet everyone, starting from Luisito all the way around the room?
Luisito from these guys.
Oh, Josh's cousin? Okay.
I don't understand.
Yeah,
how
me-
Josh's cousin.
any
Josh's
of
cousin.
them-
That's
okay,
Luisito's
I don't know
backstory.
how-
Josh's
how
cousin.
Marvin, Edward. Yeah, just these two right now, and Ralph as well. I don't know how we met each other and started talking, but it kind of just happened.
What about Neil?
But I think Ferdy and Neil was because of dance.
Yeah, it's because of
It was
his,
definitely because of
we
dance.
joined the same dance crew. I'll talk about it later.
So it was definitely because of dance. So
You guys can talk about it now. I mean,
No, because I have to talk about it.
so
Forget his time.
because of that, I think it's these two are the reason, and
yeah.
by
It was sort of like
extension,
because
Visa.
those two are friends with us, it sort of just
I
happened.
mean, yeah.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, me.
you station one.
Station one.
Neil.
Neil, go ahead. Starting from
Okay.
Luisito around the room.
Luisito, I went to elementary with him. Some shit. Yeah,
He's just
I
a
didn't
year
like
younger
him.
than us.
I didn't like him until I joined HT.
Really? What the heck? That's
Yeah.
not that long ago.
Luisito was like love at first sight, man.
No. It's funny because I have to tell you like about.
Why?
No, not even just that.
I just didn't like his grade.
Yeah, Marvin already talked about how we met, but I didn't like him for a short while either.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then there was Ferdy, where he still pisses me off, but he's still my best friend.
Ferdy pisses all of us off.
He doesn't piss me off.
I don't
what
know.
he's best at, man.
He needs to
Because
stay
it
in my
pisses-
life forever, or
Yeah,
else
I
I'm
meant-
gonna die.
I met
To be.
No, no.
I met
keep-
Let's all
Edward.
bring up Aaron after this. We forgot
I met-
about
Oh
that.
God.
I met Edward and Ferdy the same way. It was at McDonald's, and I'm like, Marvin, yo, who's that? And it was just like, oh, that's Edward and Ferdy. And then I went up to them. Ferdy was like This was like post buzz cut Ferdy.
Oh God.
What is that?
You mean the
What
good
is that?
Freddy?
What does that look like?
You mean the good Freddy?
The
here.
grade 9
Pussy
student
slave
photo.
Ferdy. That's it. There we
Toothy
go.
grin.
Yeah.
Freddy.
And then my toxic relationship with Ferdy just went
You
on
look like
until
you
there.
just came out of the Philippines, like straight out of the Philippines, dude.
Yo. Yeah, I saw. Yeah. My toxic relationship with Ferdy continued after that. And then there's Edward, where I wanted him and my other friend to start dating. So I was like, hey, can we be friends? And then like I started getting really close to them. And then they started dating.
He just played me like
Yeah.
a puppet.
He's not just a piece of meat.
I literally just like, they were just in my game, to be honest. It just happened.
You played us like puppets.
Yeah.
And you're happy.
How I'm.
Get a banana right before the finish line.
All right. Anyone else?
So there's Raph, where I absolutely hated this kid for no reason. The reason why I'm talking about it is because I hated everybody for no reason. For no reason.
Maybe that's why everyone thought you were a jackass. And like,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I don't even know why. Like, okay, so this guy, right? He was on Visa, but I hated him, and
Okay.
like even right now, I still can't say why, because I don't know why.
I can tell you why.
To be
Why
fair,
I
you know
hate
what?
him. I
There
still
are-
think it's that-
Neil, if it makes you feel any
Did you
better, there are
really?
people
Yeah,
that you
kinda,
see, and just because of their face or like the way they act, for whatever reason,
Like you're off of
you
your
just
first
don't know.
impression.
You just don't like them. That's understandable.
No, not even just that.
It's
Like,
just
hated
everybody.
everyone.
because
Just hate
no,
everybody.
I hated everybody because
Why?
because right now, like
It's like a question.
I'm like extremely like at least I like to tell myself that I like to consider how other people feel, and even now I'm telling like some of my friends like, yo, you don't understand social cues. It's like it's that kind of thing where it's just like I want to understand social
okay,
cues
yeah.
because I know how it felt like to not consider other people's feelings before, and then everyone started hating me. So I don't want that to happen to my friends.
You
Right?
know what? It happens, dude. It's fine.
Yeah.
Everyone feels shitty about like who they are and how they feel.
Yeah, it kind of just happens a lot to most people. So it's whatever.
Did you just say?
What did he say?
I said I'm having fun playing Mario Kart. Shut up, Birdie.
Okay, and then
Birdie.
what was next?
Who did you
Andrew?
not mention?
Andrew?
I think-
So
I think yours
station,
is station 1.
Station 1, right?
Yeah.
But I want to tell you my impression of Andrew.
Oh no! Go on. No, go on.
Okay, so yeah, it was fine for the first 5 seconds.
Downhill from there.
It came off like super professional, right? Like, because that's like how you usually want to make your impression.
When you meet someone,
you give them a first.
Firm hand job.
Okay, guys, you give them a firm handshake, right?
All right, whatever.
and then it goes downhill from there.
It just goes downhill from there. It's like he's not that professional, and then it's just like
He went from
He's-
professional to a living meme.
Yeah, exactly.
He went from
Okay.
that to a banana.
Let me justify myself.
You got serious.
Unplug your controller, dog.
what were you saying, Andrew? How do you justify yourself?
All right, let me justify myself, right? First of all, when I met Marvin and all of them, and I met Ferdy, I was really kind of professional because I was really anxious, alright? Once I get to know you guys, I act like a complete buffoon.
He releases his true colors, and you realize he's just an idiot.
Yeah,
He's a
pretty
persona.
much. And you know
He's
what?
not a fan.
And at the same-
The
and
one.
at the-
He's a persona fan.
No!
The outside he's all hard and like... The outside he's all
bruised
hard
and
clean
shit, bro.
When you peel the banana, it's like wrinkly.
I'm gonna kill you! Look,
Besides,
I'm not even finished. Look, alright.
anyone who
Maybe-
wants to know about the banana cosplay stuff, just watch
I
the
mentioned
Station
it
1
during my
vlog.
playthroughs. Go
It's
watch
in there
it.
somewhere.
Okay, look. The first time I met Neil, alright? I was really professional because I was really anxious, right? We were on stream, well, we were doing the recording stream, and I was like, hey, I want to help out, right? Because, you know, why not? I didn't know what I was doing, and when Neil realized that, he thought to himself, this kid's a fucking idiot.
I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
And I'm just there like, oh crap, like I don't want to make him bad impression. So whenever we would like commentate or whatever, right? I'd see him and I'd be like, hey Neil. He'd be like, hey. And I'd just be like, oh, okay, that's cool, whatever. He was just acting all dickish to me, and then afterwards we started chilling, hanging out. Like
Yeah.
I would talk to Neil like on some real shit every so often, and like we just got to know each other from there.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, it was that Skype call after.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
that guy called, dude? And
It was mostly I feel like when we all really started getting to know each other actually was the Hype Central stuff.
Hype
Yeah.
Central, yes.
It
That's
was
what
when that stuff
That-
started
I
happening.
don't,
That's when we all really started communicating.
That was terrible.
And for
you know what?
Yeah.
the audience that don't know what it was, basically we had a feud with this other
we won't mention his
Smash
name.
group.
Yeah.
We
Let's
should-
not
yeah.
mention
we should
no
make
names.
a whole
it's
new
just
video.
it was
Hype
just a
Central's
feud.
still alive. so
At
we
the end,
can-
can I say a story? Look, because I was the one that had experienced this firsthand. There was this guy. Hype Train has been around since what?
1999.
No,
the end of grade 10,
The
right?
end, okay.
No, no,
So
it was-
the year. The year.
It was-
No, the year. I need the year specifically.
2014.
2014. Now, Hype Central has been a tournament since 2015, I believe. I'm not too sure about that, but even if that's the case, people don't own the word or rights to hype, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they got mad
We got
about it.
a fake cease and desist letter, and when I received it myself personally, I had a mental breakdown. I was like, oh god, what am I gonna do? Like, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, like
I
at,
found out it was fake, and I'm like, okay, there are only two people that are competent enough to apprehend this: Neil and Marvin. No offense to you guys, I wasn't as close. So when Neil saw this, he's like, okay, you know what? Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna write him a letter back, and
We're gonna tell him to fuck off.
pretty much. And my mother spoke to a lawyer. All right, and the lawyer laughed and was like, this guy's a fucking idiot. But the good news, I didn't tell you this, Neil, is that when she read our letter, or the letter you wrote, like you wrote 95% of it, I wrote like 5%. She was impressed. The lawyer was impressed. Like, who wrote this? I'm like, oh yeah, some kid that's younger than me. The lawyer almost shit herself. She was
Yeah,
like,
read
"Let's
it."
go." And the lawyer was like, this is something you'd find like beginner, like novice law school. And I was like, Nani? And I'm like, and my mom, and I was like, Mom, are you serious? And she's like, yeah. She was really impressed, and she was like, the professionalism and the thing used. I was like, it was all me, Mom. Yeah. And so at the end of the day, you know what? The guy, we kept Hype Central going. We changed the name for a bit because we were scared. Pussy move us.
What do we name it
understandable.
again? HT? SSHT?
Havoc Train.
No, it was Havoc.
God.
Havoc?
Haver Train.
Haver Train,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ. And that's honestly how Hype Train got a lot like closer and more professional.
yeah, we kind of really didn't communicate that much. Like
But the thing
right
is,
before that, that was when Andrew joined us. Like
and I
just
brought-
right
dude,
before
think
that
about
happened.
It. I'm the one that brought this horror and this trouble upon you guys. I felt so bad. Like,
Yeah, like
the-
he was
the first-
panicking so much.
Yeah, and like the first month I joined, I fucked everything up.
And he was like, "Oh no, what are we gonna do?"
I gotta change my name, start a new life. Okay, sorry.
Are all of the meeting stories done?
No, you.
Edward, you're.
Wait,
Oh,
can I
wait.
say something
Edward,
about
you.
Andrew first? Just before we get on. The first time I met Andrew at Station 1, I was like, I saw his beanie with the smash button. I'm like, that's a cool dude. And then I found out he liked Persona. That's a cool dude.
Then,
Persona,
then,
man.
then his
Go.
banana peel fell off.
And
Raph
then
just
I-
changed his mind.
And then I slayed pussy, and then I went on to have a big penis and had a lot of girlfriends and had a lot of money. The end. All right, there we go. Edward, go.
Let's
Okay.
see. Let's see. Who do I start with? So Marvin already told the story of us.
Yeah, so you
just
just have to
chilling in
stay-
the.
Oh, I didn't mention. I thought Edward was a girl.
Yeah. It was I had relatively long hair back then, but instead of right
Dude
now,
looks like a
where-
lady.
like all of it was like really long.
Yeah.
And then what else was there? So Aaron, Ace Squared,
Yeah.
he was out of everyone in HC, he was the first one I met.
Yeah.
And then I forget what happened. We were in like grade 1, and then our teacher told us to get books from the bookshelf. I
Yeah.
walked up to the bookshelf. I pick up a book, and Aaron's standing beside me. He picks up a book.
What
we
book
just
was it?
look. What the hell? Did I- and then
It
we
was-
just look at each other.
They,
Hey,
they,
you
they,
like-
they both picked up the same issue of Captain Underpants, and then they knew it was true love.
Probably, man. No, but like we picked up the books and we look at each other. We go, like Pokemon, and we just started talking about something along those lines. Like we just started talking about Pokemon,
It sounds like something you hear from like the Notebook. When they're just like at the library. They look at each other.
and then
You like Pokemon? Oh,
that's like in the morning of the day, and then at by first recess, because it's elementary school, first grade, right?
Yeah,
by
yeah,
first
yeah,
recess,
go on,
we're
yeah.
like best friends, right? You know, we're like holding hand, boyfriends, everything. Probably. I actually don't even know. And then we go out to recess and he goes, oh, let me introduce you to one of my other friends. He's in the other grade 1 class. I was like, all right, cool. And then like we go to like the fence where like a bunch of bushes were. It was kind of sketchy. But like, he walks up to this guy. He brings me up to this guy. He's like, this is my friend Ferdinand. I was like, I couldn't pronounce his name. That's how I met Ferdy, also known as Jank. Who's Janak? Who is next? Marvin was next.
Are you going chronological order?
I just how I remember it. Marvin was next, and that story is already done. And then I didn't meet anyone else until high school, and I guess the first one would be Josh, and that one was kind of funny. So I'm sitting in, I think it was religion class, and I'm like sitting near the back, and there's some kid behind me, right? And all I know is that he went to Lalamont with Marvin, and like Aaron and Freddie used to go there too. And so I'm sitting there, and this kid taps my shoulder. So I turn around, I'm like, what? He's like, what's your schedule? And I'm sitting there like, who the hell is this guy? And then like we just keep talking. Like I'm trying to be friendly, right? Because like he didn't do anything wrong, but he just talked to me like we were best friends or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like replying, but in my head the whole time I'm like, who the hell is this kid? Like, have I met him before? Yeah. I spent a clean week wondering how this kid knew my name.
Who?
Joshua.
Oh, okay.
I spent a clean week wondering how he knew my name. And then after that I was like, all right, screw it. I'm gonna ask him. And I asked him, and he was like, no, I didn't know you. And then I was like, okay. And then we just started being best friends from there, right?
What?
That's literally.
Did I mention Joshua?
Yeah,
No.
you did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Wait, I missed one. I missed Ralph.
Ralph. Yeah.
So Ralph.
I miss Ralph too.
I didn't mention Aaron. I just didn't mention.
We'll do Aaron last.
So for Ralph, technically we met in grade 8, but we only actually talked to each other in grade 9. So what happened where we met was we had that confirmation class thing at the church. But the thing was, that was end of grade 8, where my hair was like super long.
That's what I meant.
Right? And I was the last person in my little confirmation group to get there, and I walked in with like black jeans and a leather jacket with my long ass hair, right?
Yeah.
So Ralph literally told me, he was like, yo, I thought you were a biker. I know we were in grade 8, but I thought you were a biker. He told me that a little while later. But like Ralph didn't say anything. I thought he was like a super awkward idiot. Like, cause literally, like, we walk in and he brings his head, he brings his shoulders above his head, and then he just stares down the whole time. So then, I didn't really think much of him. He didn't say anything. And then in grade 9, we had like a few classes together, and then he asked me. He was so random with it. Like, we talked a little bit. That he was like, "You have a GameCube?" I was like, "I have a GameCube controller. I don't know where my GameCube is." He's like, "Oh, do you play Smash?" I was like, yeah, I play Smash. In my head, I was thinking, oh, Brawl. This kid plays Brawl. That's sick. And then we started talking about it, and then we realized that we played 2 different Smash games, and he started making fun of me. And then, like not long after that, he invited me over to his house, and we played Melee. And in his mind, he was like, he told me he thought I was gonna suck because I played Brawl, and we were playing Melee. Yeah. And like, I watched a few Melee videos and stuff. But that's like, so I knew what wave dashing was. So like Ralph's running around wave dashing, L canceling everything. And then like our very first game, he one-stocks me and he was like, what? How does that happen? And we keep playing and he literally only one-stocked me for like 40 minutes. He was so confused. And then I just started going to his house playing Melee all the time from there.
Yeah. Okay,
who's
so
next?
Me, I guess. And then after that, we're gonna end it off.
Yeah. So Neil already told the story of us. Yeah. And then
for myself, okay, the first time the first time I met you all either at Smash on Tap or the station.
I didn't say Rafts yet. I actually remember it a little bit.
Really?
I don't know how we actually started talking, maybe because we had like physics class together and we were like right beside each other.
Yeah.
But we didn't really talk. Hi.
Hello.
Oh my god, Ate.
Hi.
You going?
So we didn't really talk or anything, but then we were sitting in religion class, and religion class just ended, and he sat right in front of me, and he turned around, and he asked a question about Melee, and I was like, I think it was like something about like B reversing or turnarounds or something like that, and in my mind, like I was thinking B reverse was just a turnaround, and turnarounds didn't exist, and then we had a whole conversation about that. Then I realized he played Melee too, and then I don't know, like. I didn't have anything against him,
But then I had other friends in that class that I talked to more often. So I just talked to them, and then like he'd interrupt and ask me something about Melee, and I just answer it like kind of dry, and then like go back to my other friends. But then, what happened? I don't know. Like he just kept doing it. Like every class there was religion, and in my English class he just talked to me about Melee. I was like, alright, screw it. I'll just talk to him about Melee too, and then we just started playing Melee together.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sort of reminds me of us in grade 10.
Yeah, in grade 10, Marvin and I didn't pay any attention in math because we talked about Smash 4 and the Book of Sheik, which is a book that I can actually write just about Sheik, 400 pages.
Wow. It's like a fanfic.
No, no, it's 'cause
What is happening?
we're talking about Sheik and like the
You're
different
dead.
meta games, right? Of like each of the different games,
Yeah.
how she changed and stuff. And I was like, man, Smash 4 Sheik is dumb. And he was like, why? And I was like, probably the
tell you
best
why.
character. Diddy Kong's not the best character. This is when the hoo-ha still existed, but I didn't watch any competitive Smash 4. And then he was like, oh no, Diddy Kong's the best character. I was like, no, he's not. Sheik's the best character. But Sheik still sucks because Melee Sheik's the best. Because
Yeah.
at the time I thought Melee Sheik was good. We all know how that opinion changed.
Yeah.
And that's all we did. We
I
didn't do
remember
anything in that
We
class.
had a sheet of paper and on the back of his binder, and we kept writing out every single one of our mains and when it changed each season. And we sort of looked back at it the
Yeah.
next year, and we're like, "What the hell are we doing? What the fuck did we do?"
We had like Marvin would jot down different times on his desk
Oh,
and then just cross it out. And I first noticed it. I was like, "What the hell is that?" He's like, "It's a freedom chart for when we get to leave math." I was like, "What the hell?" And
The
every
freedom
day,
chart, yes.
right before the morning announcements, he'd draw inputs onto the table, and I'd look at it and I'd go, "That's a villager combo." Yeah. We did that all the time.
You remember that? I'd write
So
down
awful.
B, A, side, and then I'd just keep putting inputs, and I'd be like, "Yo, Edward."
Like we would just finish like a math test, and I'd turn around to look at him, and he's still writing, but he's not writing on his paper with math. He's writing a combo on his test.
I passed math.
Alright, guys.
Your boy didn't. I failed grade 11, but I didn't fail grade 10, bro. What can I say?
Alright, guys. I met you all through either Smash on Tap or the station, but I am gonna give you the first impression of you guys. Alright, just to make it things more interesting.
Okay.
Starting from Luisito. Luisito, the first time I met you, and we played Smash on Tap. You went Luigi. Every time you beat me, I knew it was destiny. You had a big old like jack-o'-lantern smirk on your face whenever you would win, and it was the most irritating thing ever.
Too bad.
But after we started talking a little bit more, he's a nice guy. He's just kind of a dick. But anyway,
He's a nice guy, but he's not a nice guy.
he's kind of a dick. But Marvin, me and him, it was love at first sight.
It was love at first
Gary
sight.
brought
I
up
was
Xenoblade
there. I
Chronicles.
witnessed it firsthand.
Yeah, and it was bad.
I had a very professional introduction with Andrew, shook hands, and then he just became a weeb after that.
I've always been a weeb.
That's
the ironic.
that's
Sorry,
exactly
dude,
what
don't pause this in
happened.
the middle of station.
All right, Raph.
Andrew, continue.
Raph, the first time I met him, I think him and Edward were playing checkers. That might be the wrong guy.
I was not playing checkers.
Or sorry, chess.
I was not
You
playing
weren't?
chess.
All right, so it must have been another.
I
guy.
was
My bad.
probably in the
Nigel.
middle of
That was
the
Nigel.
Melee
Nigel's
Grand
friend.
Finals.
Nigel and his friends.
That was probably Grants because I was, yeah, they were playing chess while I was playing losers
Grants.
finals.
Oh.
with Grants.
I remember the first time I met, like, I actually started talking to, like, Raph. I might have been, we went to one of the invitationals, I think. And, we just started talking from there. Neil, oh boy. Sit down, buckle up your seatbelts, boys. The first time I met Neil, I thought he was, like, the coolest one in HT. Like, he had
Oh,
his
same.
shit together. And I realized he was just a dork, to be honest.
I was just a tuning, just one of those.
And then, I remember, like, I wanted to help on stream. I wanted to do the best I could, right? And I remember, I brought up, like, hey, guys, I really like what you're doing. Do you think I can join? Neil had this look at us like, no, he cannot. And I'm like, oh.
I didn't say that.
No, he had, like, this look on your face, like, no. And I'm like, ugh.
We had an entire conversation afterward about you joining. We actually
Yeah.
didn't object it at all.
Really?
Yeah.
We didn't.
We're kind
None
of
us
like
did.
we kind of just I think it was brought up by someone, either myself
It
or
might have been
Marvin.
32.
It was Ferdy. It was
Or
Ferdy.
Ferdy.
I'm going to
One-
go
one
into
of
Ferdy's
us.
story after. That's another big one.
Yeah, it was one of us, and we literally go, should he join? I mean, he's trying to help. Yeah, he's a sick guy. He played with T.O. Joe too. All right.
Yeah,
And
that was
that was it.
everyone.
To be fair, I thought the only reason why you guys let me in because I sent Ferdy a while back my results like I 2-0'd Yo, and you guys were like, yo, this guy has to join, man. Oh, he's really good.
No, I didn't mention that.
I thought that was
literally
after
just-
you joined.
Yeah, that was
No,
after you
I
joined.
didn't.
That was
No,
after
I
you joined.
joined. No, when that happened, I played. That was my first time playing Styles, and then I mentioned it. I sent it to Ferdy, and Ferdy's like, yeah, by the way, you can join. I'm like, oh, really?
Okay.
Edward, I remember he used to be like. Okay, bye.
Later.
Bye.
Ferdy.
My SD card.
I switched it.
Okay.
So Edward, I remember the first time I met Edward, my impression of him was, he's really technical about his game. He takes it a little bit too seriously, but he's a nice guy.
Smash 4?
No, Melee.
Oh.
I never took any of them that seriously.
You took
Other
my
than-
game
other
seriously.
than
Remember the
recently.
Yoshi versus thing?
At
We were both, yeah.
wait,
at the first station.
at SOT or
no,
station?
first station. The first station.
Oh yeah, I took that one seriously.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, he beat Marvin? Gotta avenge him.
Yeah.
and then I just tried to win. And then Marvin beat the guy who put me in losers.
Spacing.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That's so funny. Like we both
Okay,
lost in like
Buckle up your
quarters.
seatbelts. This is how I met Ferdy. I remember
never heard
I have
this
a
story.
friend named Janae, right? And she's a really nice girl. I still talk to her to this day.
Oh, that the one who went to her house.
Yeah, her. So Ferdy was there. There was a family get together. Janae could invite her friends. It was me and a couple of other guys and girls. I was trying to talk to Ferdy, but he was kind of awkward at first, or maybe
He's
I was
always
awkward.
awkward.
I was.
He's
I
still
was.
awkward.
Well, let's say that.
He's still
He's still awkward.
But anyway, I was trying. Oh.
Trying to be cool, man.
So anyway, like I was on my phone, right? Because the party got kind of boring. I was looking at some Smash highlights, and Ferdy's like, "Hey, do you play Smash?" I'm like, "Yeah." Yo, bro, I play Game Watch, bro. I have my own team. I'm like, really? We should make out, and then.
What the fuck?
That's not what happened.
That escalated quick.
No. And then Janae came, and she's like, what are you guys talking about? We're talking about Smash Bros. And she looks at us, you guys are fucking nerds. And then we were just, from there, we started talking. I asked Ferdy, like, Ferdy, I need your number, bro. No homo. And he gave it to me. And from there, he told me about the first station. We met up at Smash on Tap one day. I was like, hey, Ferdy, you going to Smash on Tap? He's like, yeah. Okay, I'll meet you there, bro. And then I met all you guys. The end. Okay, guys, this is the end.
I didn't mention Aaron.
Aaron, that's right. This is the Aaron Chronicles.
Okay, so me and him have been family friends since junior kindergarten. And he left my school very, very early, but for some reason, we were always friends. And I have no idea how or why. Because we'd always just see each other, and we'd always end up going to each other's houses. And it was like a once in a year type of thing.
Oh yeah.
We'd never go to each other's houses like all the time, but our parents were always like close, so I was always at his house. And it was really weird to me. And I remember it was like once a year, I'd bring my Nerf guns to his house most of the time.
Okay,
and
but
we'd
why
make, like,
don't you still do that?
little movie? Huh?
don't
My
you
Nerf
still
guns are gone.
Damn.
But I probably would, because we'd have a lot of like backyard like Nerf guns and stuff. And actually, like, we used to go out and stuff. Like, do you remember how long were you at Bede?
Forever.
Julianne, remember her?
Yeah.
Julianne went to Longmont too, right? So
Andrew.
it was
back.
me, Aaron, and Julianne, and we'd always like
Plastic bag behind the chair.
chill together and shit. What happened to her, by the way?
I don't know. She disappeared after grade 5.
Rip.
I think grade 5. Grade 5. 5 days into grade 5, she disappeared.
Feels bad. Just disappeared.
I don't know what happened to her.